Alert this morning, the supply chain crisis is taking a toll on ports out west and on truckers. Many truckers are complaining that their deliveries are limited to just one load per day. 78 cargo ships are waiting offshore. That is 30% more than we saw a month ago. And industry experts say we could feel the impact long term. Well, here in Central Florida, local restaurants are running out of daily supplies, including styrofoam and takeout containers, coffee cups, plastic straws. And here to talk to us more about that is Evan Dimov. He is the owner of Too Much Sauce in Orlando. He's a good friend to Good Day Orlando. Always good to see you, Evan. How are you?
Hi, Amy. How are you?
Good, thanks. So you just posted about this a couple of days ago, about some of the shortages that you're seeing. I mean, it has really been a struggle for the restaurant industry over the last 18 months, and it kind of feels like this is just one more thing.
It doesn't stop. You know, the pandemic is over for some people, but the supply chain has been challenging. You know, cups, as an example, we have a lot of different types of cups. We find the cups, but we don't find the lid that fit the cup. So we keep changing cups. There's one that looks like a coffee cup, but that's the only one we serve for soda because we cannot find the one that we normally use.
Where do you normally get your supplies, Evan? Do you normally order online or from supply stores? How does that work?
Well, so many different places. So local place, there's a Restaurant Depot that we use. There's online Webstaurant, and then we buy from Costco. There's a Costco Business Center. And so we got to go all over the place. You know, one supplier does not do the job. We also order from food supplier, which is GFS.
What about food, Evan? What kind of shortages are you seeing as far as food is concerned?
Jasmine rice, as an example. All right, so we get a organic, good quality jasmine rice, and the best source for us is local Costco. They are totally out. Soda, we cannot find soda. Specifically, one or two items on the soda is missing out. So it doesn't stop. You know, to-go containers is a problem too, because we have containers that they look the same. They fit the same amount, but the lid does not fit because they're made by different manufacturers. So whatever we can find, we get it, but it's a mismatch. So
Evan, what are your thoughts on sort of where you go from here? Because I imagine that you're not getting any word from your suppliers about when these things are going to come back into stock.
That's correct. They don't know. I think the problem is bringing the product from the ports. Sometimes they have a date. They say, well, I think it's going to be on that date, and they cannot find drivers to bring the product. So they don't know. I keep constantly asking them and calling, and nobody knows when we're going to get the products back. And the price is just crazy, you know?
Well, talk to me about the prices, because I know at some point, and this is an unfortunate part of the supply chain problem, is that the prices often have to get passed on to the consumer or the customer, because if you take it out of your own pocket or your employee's pocket, you can't make your business work.
Well, so I'll give you an example, right? Gloves. Pre-pandemic was $23 a case. Now it's $64 a case.
Wow.
So yeah, it's almost 3 times. And we use a lot more because of the fact that our cashiers did not use gloves before, but now they have to use gloves because, you know, the pandemic. So to-go boxes, $33 to $50. Paper cups, $60 to $102.
Wow.
Plastic cups from $68 to $156. Now, jasmine rice, pre-pandemic, $27, a 50-pound bag. Now it's $51 if you find it.
Oh, it's crazy. Well, and I think what's so sad is that to have survived the pandemic, which you did so gracefully, to now run into this problem, we're just, of course, praying that you continue to stay open. And everybody loves your restaurant, Evan, so we know that they'll be there for the food. That's for sure.
I appreciate that.
Thanks, Evan. Yeah, good to them. Too Much Sauce. It's great. We love you, Evan. Always good to talk to you. Thank you so much for sharing this with us and our viewers this morning.
Thank you very much, Amy. Have a great one.
You too. Take care.